Bruce Goldberg Live is brought to you by Product Name, the name behind the product behind the name. Live and on relay stations throughout the world, you're watching Bruce Goldberg Live with special guests tonight. We haven't announced them yet, but anyway, this is live and we're doing it right now. So give a nice big round of applause for Bruce Goldberg. Nurse. Hey, welcome to Goldberg Live on a Saturday night, live from Sydney, Australia. From Goldberg Manor, that's where we are, folks. Goldberg Manor, we're doing this live, and I'm hearing echo. Why am I hearing echo, Mr. Producer? I don't like hearing echo. It's bad enough hearing myself once, not alone twice. Can we get that fixed, the echo? Yeah, we're doing this live on a Saturday night here, just after 9:30. What's everybody up to on a Saturday night? What have you been doing on the weekend? Happy Rosh Hashanah to all the Jewish people out there, which are probably most of these people on this board. Hello to you. I've had a good Rosh Hashanah and a good everything else. I hope you've had one too. If you've been doing anything you'd like us to know about, please write it in the box below, or you can give us a call on 0481 825 554. And if you're ringing us from outside of Australia, where we are in Sydney, Australia, you can call us on 61 481 825 554. From your neck of the woods, anywhere in Australia. We're doing this from YouTube, Facebook, Ustream, we stream, everyone streams, no one streams. It's everywhere. You have no idea where we go, and nor do I, actually. Have we got the echo fixed up, Mr. Producer? I can put them back in? Oh, okay. Ooh, I've still got echo. Anyway, we'll continue on. Anyway, if you got anything you'd want to say, just say it right now in that box on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching this, and have you say or give us a ring on the numbers that appear on the screen right now. And have you say you can talk about anything you want. You can even give your business a plug, which we've had in the past, people giving their businesses a plug. We've got a few new little things to play for you tonight. I can guarantee we won't be playing any activewear stuff or prismwear or dogs complaining or any of that usual stuff, because I think it's just worn out a little bit, you know what I mean? We won't even be ringing up Chinese restaurants and placing orders, or Italian restaurants and doing those pretend orders with them and making them all laugh. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Gee, you know, I noticed something locally here. We had a pop-up shop in Dover Road. I'm talking about we as in our community, not me personally. We had a pop-up shop in Dover Road, and it must have popped so damn quick because it's already gone, and probably everybody watching this is thinking, what pop-up shop was that? That's how quick it was there, and it was gone. It was a little clothing store, women's clothing store. It had a few racks in there, just where Flight Centre used to be. And it's already gone. I mean, did it even open? I didn't even see it open. Are things that bad that even a pop-up store has to pop so damn quick? Usually a pop-up store is like somebody that wants to just, trial something. They don't want to commit, and they just want to trial their new idea or business, which is a great idea to do without a massive commitment with rent. But boy, oh boy, that went quick. You blink and it was gone. And that was just along from the chemist, not the chemist shop, the post office there, and where Flight Centre used to be on Dover Road. Anyway, that's something I noticed. And, again, there's more for lease signs up everywhere. I think COVID has really hit hard. I'm not going to mention names because I don't know if I'm correct or not, but there is a restaurant that has not been open for a few days. I'm not going to mention the name unless somebody does type it in the box and it matches what I'm thinking. It's on New South Head Road. That's all I'm going to say. It hasn't been open for a few days when I've driven past. Maybe it closes extremely early. I don't know. And that new Japanese store, new Japanese restaurant on the corner of New South Head Road and O'Sullivan. Is it open or closed or what? I go past that and it's closed. So maybe they opened and now they're closed. I don't know. Maybe they gave it a go for a week or two and decided it's not going to happen. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Please write in the box and have your say. If you've got anything you want to say, type it in the box or give us a call. Here's our number, 0481 825 554, and have a chat. You might want to have your say, or give your business a plug or anything like that. Or you might want to sell something like this, a glass cutter.
Stop littering. Some of those empty bottles can be valuable. As a drink tumbler or a vase, even a unique ashtray, K-Tel Bottle Cutter does it all quickly and easily. Adjust the cutter to the desired length. To etch the glass, rotate the bottle lightly one complete turn against the cutting wheels. Now, place the bottle on the Easy Way holder and rotate the etched line over the candle until heated. Rub an ice cube around the etched line. Your cut is now complete. Gently polish with the smoothing powder and paper. Now, another tumbler to add to your match set. Also comes with special adjustable attachment to cut any size bottleneck quickly and easily. K-Tel Bottle Cutter makes a great hobby. Anyone can use it. Look what you can make. And it saves money, too. So stop littering. Save those empty bottles. They're valuable. Get K-Tel's Bottle Cutter Kit now. Only $3.99.
Wow. Hey, how groovy is that? Where's that camera? There it is. How groovy is that, hey? Who remembers that ad? I don't. But I thought someone out there might. You know, I mean, it's groovy, baby. We've got a few more groovy ads coming up. I just got an SMS. Now, this just proves how live this show is. I'm just going to read it here, the SMS. It says, "How come you always ignore my messages on Facebook?" Well, I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is making those comments. But please, by all means, type it in the box. I won't ignore you. I'll read it out right now. So please, that person that SMS'd us on the phone number that appears on the screen, please type it in. I won't ignore you. I'll mention you. No problem at all. Please, by all means, give us a call, go live with me, or type it in the box. No problem at all. No problem whatsoever. I'm sorry if I ignored you, but it's not intentional or anything. I just read out things that I see. If I can't see what you're saying, well, so be it. I can't be everything to everybody. Our phone number is 0481 825 554. Or you can type it in the box and have your say, whatever's on your mind. It's a very quiet night tonight because it's Rosh Hashanah, I know, and it's a Saturday night. I didn't think of that when we started this tonight, actually, that people are probably at other people's houses and doing a million other things. But I hope you've had a good one. I hope you've had a good Rosh Hashanah if you follow that. And I certainly have. And here we are in Goldberg Manor, doing this live right across the world. I'm just going to have a look here what we can do here whilst we have some people making comments here. I mean, you just can't sit there and watch. You've got to make a comment to be part of this show. Here's a little message from Jim.
G'day, yeah, it's Jim here from Jim's Toilet Remover. Yeah, you got a problem? Are you stuck on the toilet and you need help? Well, we'll come over with our jackhammers and everything else and get your ass out of there, okay? So give us a call now and bring your bottom with you.
The city of Jacksonville and the beaches being open, because I think there are some things that y'all just do not understand. First of all, we are not talking about Miami. Miami is where y'all got the virus, because down there in Miami you got all them Mexicans and they're drinking all that Corona beer. We do not drink Corona beer here in the city of Jacksonville. We drink Natural Light. Why do we drink Natural Light? Because it's natural and because it's light. And we don't drink it in them fancy bottles. We drink it in aluminum cans. And aluminum cans cannot have the coronavirus because they are not glass. They are aluminum. So that's number one. And number two, y'all don't realize that down here in Jacksonville, it is hot. I don't mean hot like they're in Minnesota or wherever where y'all think 70 degrees is hot. It's hot like 95 degrees all the time. And the virus cannot live when it is that hot. So that's number two. And we knew that we were going to have to be out in the hot. That's why we bought all that TP, because see, we are some big people here in Jacksonville because we know how to eat right. So you got to take that TP and you got to put it down in them places where you get all sweaty, just to kind of keep everything tight. You know what I mean? So that's jokes on you. That's what all the toilet paper's for. And most importantly, what we got here in them beaches is we got salt. And if you know anything, you know that salt makes everything better. Think about it. Bacon, grits, black-eyed peas, boiled peanuts, what they all got in common? They got salt. Salt fixes everything. So you come out here in that hot and you drinking your natural light and you in that salt water, you can't get the virus. So we shouldn't have never had our beaches closed in the first place. So y'all can say everything you want about Florida, but just keep in mind when you say those things, you are not talking about Jacksonville. You are talking about Miami, where they got all the Mexicans drinking that glass imported Corona beer. Here in Jacksonville, we know what we're doing. We're going to be just fine, so you don't need to worry about us.
Well, I love to see what she says now. Wouldn't it be interesting to see what that woman says right now? I would love to get that woman on the show and ask her what she thinks now about Corona. Was she correct with what she said? I don't think she was. Welcome back to Goldberg Live. You got to put it down there. You got to get it tight down there. Remember, with that toilet paper. Kiss my grits. Yeah, the salt and the grits. Remember that, folks. Hey, our number's 0481 825 554, or you can write in the little box below, the comment box below, and have your say, whatever's on your mind. Do you remember this from many years ago? I certainly do.
He's learning, and he's having fun. With K-Tel's new Easy Tracer, he can reproduce almost any picture, map, or diagram to a larger, smaller, or same size. K-Tel's Easy Tracer is so easy to use. Just follow simple instructions. To reproduce in same size, place pencil in arm 1, and with the tracing pointer on arm 3, follow the outline of the original picture. Just switch the pencil to arm 2, and you can reduce the original. To enlarge, just switch the pencil again, and arm 2 becomes the tracing pointer. You don't have to be an artist with Easy Tracer. Make your own great pictures. Kids, reproduce all your favorite pictures to color or to paint. Easy Tracer, a must for school, hours of fun at home, and a great gift. Get K-Tel's Easy Tracer, complete with colored pencils, drawing paper, and simple instructions. $2.99.
I'm sure I used to have it. In fact, I did have one of those when I was a kid in the 70s. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. Yeah, interesting. I'm sure I had. I clearly remember that, or Etch-a-Sketch as well. One of those Etch-a-Sketch things, in the 70s. Because when you grew up in the 70s, and the 60s, things were made out of metal, and very little was made out of plastic back in those days. And you had to actually get off your ass and change the channel of a TV in your house. You had to twist that button out. I remember my father used to yell at me, stop turning the dial so fast, you're going to break the dial or break the TV. There was no such thing as remote control, and the only the only mobile phones were Maxwell Smart's shoe phone. And, it'd be pretty bad if you had dog poo on the phone, right? I mean, just imagine that. Hello, Chief, it's Max. Oh, I got some dog poo on my shoe. Nurse. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Welcome back to Goldberg Live. This is live. I've just been getting some texts from a few people here on this phone number that appears down here. And somebody's claiming that they've been sending over the years messages and I've been ignoring them. No, I don't think so. I think someone's taking the mickey. But anyway, if you want to take the mouse, that's fine by me. Ah, dear, oh dear. If you want to have your say, just type it in the box below or give us a call here on Rosh Hashanah night here at Goldberg Live. We're doing it live from the manor. I think this is what people should have done to make food tonight for Rosh Hashanah.
Introducing Popeil's amazing Vegematic 2. New improved cutting rings make food cutting easier than ever. Saves you time by slicing whole potatoes in only one stroke. Turns whole onions into zesty, thin slices for delicious hamburgers. Slices mushrooms, tasty juliennes from sliced carrots. Turn the dial, slices are automatically thicker. Dial from slice to dice, fast, easy, and sliced onions become diced by the panful. Dice carrots. One stroke dices celery. Over 11 million original Vegematics sold. They must be good. Vegematic 2 now available at only $9.95.
There you go, Vegematic. I needed one of them. I remember those tap things. Can you still get them? I have no idea. No idea at all. Welcome back to Goldberg Live. It's great to have your company wherever you are. It's better off than being dead, right? Better off than being dead. If you've got anything you want to say, folks, just put it in the box below and have your say in Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching this stream. We're going out through America, the UK, Switzerland, Japan, America, Canada, New Zealand, the UK. We're everywhere. We're saturating the place with Goldberg Live. Those poor people, hey? We'd love to hear from somebody if they want to give us a ring or have a say in the box. Type it in the box and have their say. What do you think of this new Facebook on your desktop? I'll tell you what. Hello, Karen. Welcome to the show. How are you? Well, yes, Shana Tova to you too. Hello, Sally Betts. It's been a long time, Sally. How are you doing there? Sally Bess is one of the people from Waverley Council who has been for many, many, many years. In fact, as long as I can remember being with council there, it's a long time. Nurse. Welcome to you. Welcome to both of you ladies and everybody else watching this at home in the middle of absolutely Saturday night in Shana Tova and Rosh Hashanah and all that sort of stuff. Hey, hello, Katie. Hello, Katie. Welcome to the show. Hey, Katie, have you moved or you're still in that street? That very congested street? I'm trying to work out if you've moved or not because I'm just wanting to know if you're watching this from Melbourne. Hello, Nikki. Wow, we're getting all these people all of a sudden joining us here all of a sudden. Hello to you, Nikki. Welcome to the show, girls. It's great to have your company. She has not moved yet. Oh, okay. You haven't moved yet. Oh, okay. Well, I think this is a way to organize things, especially your records, when you move.
Are you fed up with constantly searching for the records you want? Are you tired and frustrated from always straightening out your LPs? Now with K-Tel Record Selector, this will never happen again. To choose your favorite music, tilt the first record forward. The others follow automatically. Pick your selection when it appears. To choose more LPs, lean the next record forward and wait for your choice. The Record Selector is a new space-age design for selection and storage of records. Fingertip control regulates the speed of Record Selector. To replace the records, tilt the first record forward. Record Selector, with a mind of its own, will automatically stop where the LP was taken from. End awkward selection and storage of LPs with Record Selector. Attractively finished in a gift box. K-Tel Record Selector, only $3.99.
Brings back memories, doesn't it? Welcome back to Goldberg Live. Sally's saying she celebrated 25 years on council last week. Oh, wow, that's a long time. Nurse. That's a long time. Julie Lowe, hello Julie. Low Pack says, hi Bruce, cock-a-doodle-doo, bok, bok, bok. Roosters peck them Sharks. Oh, we beat the Sharks, did we? 34-18. Go the Roosters, third year in a row. We're going to win that grand final. I can just feel it. I can feel it. Sally Betts has just said, best Roosters game. Oh, I forgot it was on. I didn't watch it, obviously, because I'm doing this. Oh, well, I'll take everybody's word for it. I'll watch it back. But yeah, 34-18. That's a pretty good win over the Sharks. But the Sharks are, I don't know, long gone out of the comp. I would say, if you want to really call it a comp at the moment, it's just all over the place with this COVID thing. I don't think it's a... Look, 2020 is the year everybody wants to forget. I don't think 2021 is going to be much of a difference, really, except for the number one in the 2020 part, you know. But that explains where everyone's coming from all of a sudden. They've been watching the Roosters play the Sharks, Cronulla Sharks. Good old Cronulla Sharks. They've only won one grand final in the last, couple of decades? A couple of years ago, they won a grand final. And since then, well, who knows? Elle McPherson's father used to be on the board of the Sharks, I remember. There was a bit of an incident that happened with a fan, if my memory serves me correctly. You might want to correct me on that. I don't know. But just like those lovely ladies have done, you can type in your comments and have your say if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube or Ustream or whatever you're watching this on around the world. And you can have your say, or you can give us a call on 0481 825 554 and have your say on the new Goldberg hotline. It's a new phone system we've got here for this show now. We've got a bit of echo, but we're working through that. But it's a nice new little system which works a lot better than the old one did as we go. And you notice there's not as much fuzz around me anymore too. We've been getting rid of that as well. And the chandelier glare as well. So we've been doing a few little tweaks here and there during the week, just to get things worked out a little bit better. There's a lot of stuff that goes around, like a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes here. And one day we're going to show you the behind the scenes and how it all works, and how I get wired up and all that sort of stuff, and what goes on, because there's a lot of work that goes onto a show like this. There's a lot. And the guys at Madways are having a laugh. No, there's quite a bit. And it depends what sort of mood I'm in, whether I want to, do the show or not. But, there's one way to tell what sort of mood you're in with one of these.
It's a fun fashion sensation. The incredible I'm in the Mood shirt. Perfect for today's lifestyle. It's fun. Goes where you go. The Mood applique actually changes color responding to your mood, your hidden emotions. Black, you are tense. Green, you are more relaxed. And finally, the most desired shade of violet blue. You are in the mood, a fun part of your life. The In the Mood shirt comes in a complete range of sizes and colors. In the Mood shirts, available at leading stores everywhere.
Hello everybody, this is Katut and you're watching Bruce Goldberg live, because he pays me to say that.
Welcome back, Goldberg Live. Dear oh dear. I want to get one of those mood shirts. I think those mood shirts would be so groovy. Yeah. Can you just imagine those shirts? Like a little round thing. Really, it really tells your mood, does it? Really. I think that sounds a little bit like BS to me. How can a damn shirt that's got some sort of heat sensor thing in it can tell you what mood you're in? Really? If you're hot or cold, it could tell you. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just one of those dodgy products. Hey, what do you reckon? I mean, KTEL doesn't exist anymore as far as I know, so we can say things like that now. It's in the past. It's a long time ago. It's the 70s. So, yeah. It's one of those little things, novelties. I suppose they made a killing out of it, millions and billions of dollars out of it worldwide, and they've done well. And they've got the rings as well, the mood rings. I think we've got the ad for that as well. We've got quite a few little old ads to play you. A bit of memorabilia, a few little memories here and there. If you've got anything you want to say, folks, just do what the other girls have done, or guys, if you're a guy as well, you're welcome on board too. Just type it in the box below, or give us a call and have your say. We'd love to hear from you. 0481 825 554 is the number to call. What else has been going on in the way of the eastern suburbs or Sydney, or anything you want to talk about? Please, by all means, have your say. Let's hear from you. Anything else? I've got to get your feedback here, because if I don't get feedback, the show doesn't go any further. I can't just keep talking to myself. You guys are going to make a comment or say something, because otherwise I'm going to bombard you with all these old skits which will drive you mad. So anything you want to say, just type it in the box below and have your say. Ask a question, plug your business. We don't care. It's free for all tonight. You can abuse me. You can ring us up. You can stay anonymous if you like, by the way, because we don't see the phone number that rings us. It's all going through a computer system here. But the only thing we do ask is that you turn down the volume in the background if you're going to ring us, because there is a 1 minute delay by the time it gets up through Goldberg Manor into the big hemisphere and atmosphere of the internet. Any news when Harris Farm is opening? I'd say it'd be about another 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks there, Karen. That's straight from the developer's mouth. That's what I heard last. Yeah, about 5 or 6 weeks. The shop fit out is no doubt going to be happening any tick of the clock. It's got to be, because the building's basically finished. And it looks beautiful. It really does. I went past it again the other night. At night time, it's all lit up. It all looks wonderful. And I think the name Aristocrat matches it. Look, remember what used to be there before? The Chinese restaurant, the jewelry shop, and all that. It looked like crap. It was run down crap before. And now, with the Aristocrat, it looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They've done a great job. And it didn't take years and years and years and years to build like the Bunnings one did. The Bunnings one, gee, that took a while. That was just the building that never ends. I mean, there was skyscrapers at Bondi Junction that got built from scratch in that time it took to get the Bunnings building built. I mean, that just shows you how long it took. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. Karen asks, and the Woolworths, any news on the old Caltex? Okay, well, as far as I know, they're waiting on just the last bit of approval now to start the demolition. That's the company that Caltex have got to do the demolition. That should start any tick of the clock. I went past it last night, had a look. Still nothing done yet, but that should happen as well very, very soon. I mean, Woolworths have just spent $21 million on that property. So they're not going to just let it sit there. They're going to apply pressure and get it happening as fast as they can. As soon as they get rid of that contaminated soil out of there, the Caltex contractor does that, then Woolworths will start with their thing. But Woolworths haven't submitted, as far as I know, any plans yet. They've got no plans, as far as I know, with council. And that's what my sources are telling me. But they're probably going to wait until the contamination, the soil contamination is removed. And Sally Betts would know more than I would, because they're doing this at Bondi Road as well with Woolies. But the one at Bondi Road will be just a little metro. But the one in Rose Bay is probably going to be, and I hope it is, as I've said a million times before, a full-size Woolies, because we're sick of half-assed supermarkets around the area. Nikki says, I went to Pompeii for dinner the other night. Amazing, authentic Italian food. Where is that, Nikki? Where is Pompeii? I think it's in Bondi, isn't it? I've heard of it. Let me just have a look here. Okay, Sally Betts says, Council is trying to make most of Bondi urban conservation areas. It will make it incredibly difficult for anyone to do house renos. Very controversial. Oh, okay. And the DA on the petrol station near Lancaster is locked up. Oh, okay. At council, I think units. Lancaster. That's the one opposite the Oval there. It won't be units. It's Fabcot that bought it. If we're talking about the same Caltex. Roscoe Mall. Oh, that's where. Okay, Roscoe Mall. Roscoe Street, you mean? Roscoe Mall. Council thinks it's. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, look, Fabcot, which is Woolworths under their property division, bought Bondi Road and Rose Bay Caltex. They're going to be supermarkets. There's no doubt about it. That's the way it is. Oh, Sally Betts says Pompeii. Oh, okay, it's in Roscoe Mall. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. It's just along from Hurricanes. Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah, on the corner there of that mall. Yeah. So it was good. Oh, I've never been to it. I've walked past it. Yeah, next to Hurricanes, Karen. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, it's. Have you been there, Karen? Who else has been there besides Nikki? Because I've heard of it, and I forgot where it was until it clicked. But until you guys said Roscoe Mall, but I haven't tried it yet. Is it? Did you? You ate there, I assume. There, Nikki. You said you went there. Yeah, it wasn't take home delivery, Uber, or anything like that. Never been there. Yeah. Next, I haven't been to Hurricanes for ages. Actually, the owners of Hurricanes are on this board, on our board. So I haven't been to Hurricanes for a long, long time. Best ice cream. I go there often. Best ice cream. It must be ice cream you mean there. Okay, we have been there. And Uber Eats, good pizza and pasta. Ice cream. Ice cream at Pompeii. Oh, they make their own there, do they? What else have I been hearing? I've been hearing some all sorts of weird and wonderful things going on in the area. I'm so restricted to say what I can say, but there is a rumor going around, and I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but there is a rumor that the what's it called? The frame shop on Old South Head Road is going to become 21. Okay, you didn't hear that from me. But that's what the rumor is. It's going to be 21. They haven't submitted anything to council, as far as I know. Again, if that is the case, Doppio has got themselves a very big competitor right opposite them. If that is the case with their schnitzels and everything, and I don't know. I really don't know if that is going to happen or not. But it has been leased. That frame shop, as I mentioned a long time ago, it was up for lease. Now it's been leased, and the rumours are it's 21 that's moving in there from Double Bay. I don't know if that's true or not. That's the rumour. And I also know something else, which isn't a rumour. It's actual fact, but I can't say it. I'm not allowed to say it. I've been sworn to secrecy. Something that's happening with somebody. I'm going to just say somebody. I'm not going to say anything more. But it's interesting news, good news coming. I won't mention it yet until I'm told to, because I hear a lot of things, right? I'm being told to shut up about a lot of things, but I got to be very tight-lipped. It's very frustrating, but anyway. What else? Her should hang on. Gina, stop making her soup. We all need to tell her she should still do it. Okay, Gina at Doppio, you need to keep doing it. She watches this sometimes. Hello, Gina. Hope they leave the cockroaches in Double Bay. I hope they leave the maggots in Double Bay too. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell the truth. This is factual. I had a salad. I had schnitzel with a salad, and I had a maggot in the salad. This is a while ago. I mentioned it on the board ages ago. And, they didn't want to charge me for it, and everything was good. They looked, but they should clean their veggies a bit better, their lettuce, Keep, clean it a bit. This is 21 I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anywhere else. I'm talking about 21, okay? That's where the maggot was in the salad that I had with the schnitzel. And the waitress had a look at it, and you should have seen a look on her face. Yeah, not good. Especially when you're not expecting it, especially at 21. Pompey, best Italian thick hot chocolate as well. Anita, hello Anita, welcome to the show. And Alina has said the Van Gogh Alive at Moore Park looks amazing. Yeah, that's getting a lot of publicity, that. I might even go to that myself. Tell us a little bit more about that, Alina. I'd love to hear about that. Any other new places? Or Steve says, I heard that rumor about 21 yesterday. You heard the rumor that it's moving, or it's going to open a second one at Rose Bay on Old South Head Road. Well, Gina from Doppio said it to me that she knows it is confirmed that it is going there. That's what she told me. And of course, Gina would know. She'd make it worth her while to know because it's right opposite her. And that's aiming at the same age group, the same demographic is what the majority of Gina's customers are, that older demographic. So that's real stiff competition. That's still shit. Now, yeah, this is fascinating, Katie. Thank you for bringing this up. Coal still smells at Rose Bay in the car park. Now, you brought up a very good point. It could be a decomposing body in one of those cars. And I thought the same thing. That it could be. I haven't been up there to smell it, and I'm not going up there to smell it. I've got more important things to do than smell a car park. But, I wonder if the police have got involved in that. I wonder if the police have gone up to Coles and seen if it's a dead body in the back of a car or a boot, or could be an animal. I don't think it's be an animal. I don't know. It could be anything in that Coles car park. But yeah, everyone's been talking about it on the board, of a funny smell. I don't know. Is the car dumped there? Is it a stolen car or whatever's going on up there? I have no idea. Somebody's just sent us a link here. I can't click on any links because it takes me away from this show, and all the audio starts coming then through the show when I start watching a video. So I can't do that. Whoever has sent that link through, it's a Facebook link. It's got fb.me, that's Facebook. But if you want to talk about some experiences you've had this week, or or whatever. I was just saying earlier, girls, before you joined us, that that the women's clothing shop on Dover Road, the pop-up, it just disappeared so quickly. It came and then it just went gone. Anyway, it was just crazy. I will ask Mayor Susan Wine to get her rangers to check smell out at Coles. Yeah, thanks, Sally. Look, I mean, I don't think the rangers would know if it's what it is. I think the police would, though. The police would know some police would know what a dead body smells like, because they reckon once you've smelled a dead body, you never forget what it smells like. So if it's that, it's that. If it's not, it's, I don't know. Look, I've seen birds there with nests in the Coles car park. My car's been hit in the Coles car park. And, you know, I just don't know how that ever got through council, that car park, because you've got to share the road with the traffic when you're trying to walk with a trolley to push it into another area where the cars are coming through, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know how that got approved. I have no idea. Sally, hello, Sally. Welcome to the show. You own the podiatry clinic. Oh, I often see your clinic when I walk past. Okay. It's driving us crazy and making us sick. Pretty sure it's sewage. Coles say they are dealing with it. Yeah, that's you know, there's a sewage smell at Westfield on P2. It's been going for years and years and years, and still people don't know what it is. P2 is good to park on, but that smell drives you bonkers sometimes. It's insane. So I'm sorry, my thoughts are with you, Sally. If you need a good podiatrist, people, go and see Sally. There you go. She's right next to Coles there. You can park in Coles and go straight to see Sally. There you go, Sally. I gave you a free ad there. Alina says the world's most visited multi-sensory experience comes to Sydney for its Australian premiere season. Van Gogh Alive is the large-scale sound like an ad I'm doing. Okay, I'll have a look into that. Thank you for that, Alina. Anyone else wants to have a look, just click on that link after the show or during the show or whatever. Have you ever smelled anything like this before, ladies? Have you ever smelled anything like this before? I know Katie is a nurse. So, Katie, you would know what, I would assume, you would know what a nurse. I had to get that in. I would assume you would know what a dead body smells like, unless they're, I don't know. Look, you tell me, guys, you know more than I do about this. What does it smell like to you? What is this mystery smell? We should give away a prize if someone can get it right, what the smell was when we work it out after all this, up at Coles North Rose Bay. One thing I noticed going up to the new Coles at North Rose Bay is that when you walk straight in and you look in front of you, that's the screen. They've preserved the screen that used to be the King Cinema screen, where the veggies are up against the wall there. You'll see where they've written ads and stuff about Coles. That's the actual screen. You can see the outline of it and everything. They've preserved it really well. And if you look up above you, you can see the old-fashioned thing where maybe the wine bar was upstairs, or ticket box or something or other. They've really done well with that Coles. 100% is decomposing in that car park. Well, how come the police haven't been called? Have the police been called? Sally, have the police been called? Have you guys called the police and just to check it out what it is? Because it could be a homeless person, could be an animal, it could be someone with foul play going on, it could be anything. Who knows what it could be? But I'm sure... Surely someone's rung the police. 100%. Hello, Esther. Welcome to the show. We're just talking about Coles. You go up there. We're talking about that smell at Coles, which you've mentioned as well. But Katie is 100% sure something is decomposing. Okay, now, Katie is a nurse, okay? So she knows this. So if she says that, then, yeah, this is what it must be. Something decomposing. It's from the bathrooms. Has anyone checked out the disabled bathroom, the women's and men's toilets, to see if there is something decomposing in maybe the sewage line or in a storage room? Or there's other little rooms in that place. I've seen other little rooms and things when I've walked past it from the car. So, you know, that's... That's really interesting. Hello, Angela. We're just talking about that. We're just speaking about what's going on across the road from Doppio. The rumor is that it's 21 from Double Bay that are going to open there. So that will be interesting to see. Hi, Bruce. Yes, it's so bad that that smell keeps recurring. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's like P2 at Westfield, parking level P2. Got this horrible smell all the time when you go in there. Ugh, it's the David Jones building side of P2. It stinks. Ooh. Oh, you got to run for the lift or run for the escalator. It smells as bad as some of those people on that other board that used to give me crap. That's how bad it smells. The Board Housewives of Rose Bay. Do you remember them, girls? Do you remember all them? That's how bad it smells, as bad as them. Joyce, hello, Joyce. Welcome to the show. Joyce says, or someone. Yeah, we think it could be something decomposing. Well, Katie says it is, and I believe Katie because Katie is a nurse, and nurses know. So do doctors and police. Some police people do know because they say once you've smelled a decomposing body, you never forget that smell. It could be an animal, could be anything. Could be a rat that's gone up but how can it last that long? Does a decomposing body last that long with its smell? I don't know. I don't think I've ever smelled a decomposing body before. I mean, you know, when you're driving along the country, you smell roadkill, kangaroos or koalas or wombats or whatever on the side of the road, especially kangaroos. They're everywhere in country, on the sides of the road. And you can smell them when they go past, and it's really bad. But to knock out a whole... excuse my way of saying it, but to knock out a whole car park of Coles... You know, you didn't ask for a free smell to be thrown in with your purchase at Coles, right? So, you know, it's I don't know. It could be anything. It could be anything. Who knows what it could be? You know, I just turn up there, you know, in my active wear, and go and shop occasionally up there at Coles. I go to all of them, but. You know, there's nothing better than having sparkling clothes, you know, something a bit like this.
Introducing the Bedazzler, the machine that gives your wardrobe a new flair. Transform your ordinary tops and t-shirts into a new fabulous look with rhinestones and studs. An ordinary belt becomes exciting and new with a totally different look. Make your purse fashionable and unique with your very own design. Imagine transform your ordinary blue jeans into an expensive designer look. Be the envy of your friends. Bedazzler comes with 4 interchangeable heads for different size studs and rhinestones. To load stud or rhinestone into machine, use eraser end of a pencil. Press and it anchors that fast, that easy. Be creative. Bedazzle your socks. Mitts and gloves. Hats and scarves. Even runners, the choices are endless. Kids and adults, now you can give your clothes the Bedazzle look for a fraction of what it would cost to buy in stores. Bedazzler machine, complete with 150 studs, 4 interchangeable heads, pattern and instruction book. Everything for $19.99 from K5. Money back if not delighted. Available.
Yeah, I want to get those bedazzled socks happening. I think they look fantastic going around, you know, bedazzled socks. Esther, what do you reckon? Should we do a dance routine with our bedazzled socks as we go up and down Dover Road and go and see Jax and all them? Yeah. Anything else going on, folks? Let's hear from you. It's becoming a busy board tonight. Our number here, if I look up on my screen, is 0481 825 554. Should know it off by heart by now, shouldn't I? Or if you're calling us outside of Australia, where I am in Sydney, Australia, it's 61481 825 554. We don't know who you are ringing us. You can stay anonymous if you like. Just have your say. We'd love to hear from you. And just turn down the show in the background because there is a 1-minute delay by the time you hear my wonderful voice and what you're saying on the phone. We don't want to confuse anybody. It's bad enough as it is, this show. It's too confusing as it is. People ask me in the street, they say, Bruce, what is this show? And I say, well, it's a cross between a lot of shows, but I can't put my finger on what it is. But anyway, we have a lot of viewers, and it's good to hear from you guys when you come up and say hello to me and when I'm shopping or whatever. Don't be shy. If you do see me around, just say hi. A lot of people do. It's great to to hear from some of you, whether it be in a petrol station or at Woolies or Coles or whatever. When is Harris Farm opening up? Well, it's according to the developer themselves, straight from the horse's mouth. It's about 6 weeks, somewhere around that 6 to 7 week mark now. I'm counting it down too. Look, I'll be honest with you, I've never bought anything in a Harris Farm before, ever. Nothing, zero. I don't know what people see in Harris Farm. I see it when I go to Westfield there. Just along from Coles in Westfield on the way to the car park, but I've never been in a Harris Farm. I don't know what I'm missing. Might be missing something. I don't know. But hasn't Parisi's got exactly what Harris Farm's got? Isn't it pretty much the same? I mean, they're both on Dover Road, so it's going to be very. It's going to be very interesting. I just read what Esther wrote then. It's going to be very interesting what happens there. Both of these big players on Dover Road. I'm just dreading what the traffic's going to be like on Dover Road when people are trying to get out of the car park to Harris Farm and the lights are red on Dover Road and Old South Head Road. I'm just because it's bad enough as it is in the afternoons. It's congested as it is because people try to turn right on Dover Road onto Old South Head Road, where Jono's is, and there's people, there's people trying to come straight down the hill from Dover Road, and it's just so congested. So I hope to God they get it right with the car parking in there. It's called the Uncle Bruce Show. Get your recorder ready, Esther. Tash, get a job. Get a job, Tash. Tash Goldie, get a job. There you go, Esther. I've made your night. Sally says the veggies and fruit at Harris are really good. I don't know. I've never been. Are they as good as Parisi's? It must be cheaper than Parisi's. Anything would be cheaper than Parisi's. Parisi's is really, really expensive. Oh, bye, Katie. Oh, you're leaving us. Bye, Katie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping an eye out for the streets of Sydney too. For Rose Bay, thank you. She's got a job. Okay, so let's get down to the bottom of it, Esther. What is the job that Tash has? What is it? Let's get specific here. Is she working for a fast food chain? Is she working in a retail shop? What is she doing? Let's see. The whole idea of the show is called Tash Get a Job. And I was going to do a song and everything about it, but no, I thought, I better not push it too far. Moore Park Road past Lang Road has gone from 50k to 40k. Hang on, Moore Park Road and Lang Road. I'm just trying to picture. Oh yeah, Lang Road. Wow, is that near the where the trams are, the new trams? Retail sales assistant in Hillsdale T Expo. Oh, I know where that is. I used to play football opposite that. At the park in Malabar there, right opposite where that is. Oh, good on her. T-Max. They used to be called something else, Trade Secret or something. And then they became the American TK Maxx. Yeah, where they got the big brands at really cheap prices. There you go. Oh, that's really good to hear that Tash has got herself a job. Well done. She should be very proud of herself now, and that bank account of hers must be gaining some traction. That's really, really good. Now, getting back to this... SCG. Oh, okay. It's at the SCG. Lang Road and Moore Park Road. I got you. I know where it is. Yeah, I don't know why it's slowing down. I know they keep doing roadworks, and there's also a mobile phone detection camera just near there somewhere too, I've been told. So, yeah, thank you for that, Julie. Yeah, it is the SCG. Angela says, traffic horrendous from Dover Road into Olds. It is, and getting worse. Yep, it is. And that's a pleasure, Esther. I'm for young people getting jobs. Those ones that sit around on their asses and don't want to work, they're the ones that are in my bad books. I've got a very sensitive thing about that. I don't know why. Maybe because I was working at 15 and 16 and getting myself a job whilst going to high school, then a full-time job after being kicked out of high school. I was kicked out of high school. I won't deny it. Sally Betts says, Moore Park Road now 40Ks because they've put in a pop-up cycle. Oh, jeez. Is this Clover Moore again? Is this Clover Moore doing her stuff again? A pop-up cycleway. How do you have a pop-up cycleway? Seriously. A pop-up cycleway. It just beggars belief. It just beggars belief. 40. What are they going to do? Bring Sydney? They want to bring Sydney to a standstill. You know, at this time when everyone is struggling to make a buck because of this COVID rubbish, you know, we start throwing more spanners into the works. It's as bad as having markets down at Rose Bay, which destroys all the businesses around Rose Bay. This is how bad it is. It's just insane. It's insane. Totally insane. More pop-up cycleway along Kahlua Street coming in October. Whose idea was that? Did you try to stop that at council, Sally? That's insane. Kahlua Street. Okay, so now we're going to turn a perfectly good street into an obstacle course, just like Newcastle Street is, where Albemarle meets Newcastle, which we've been trying to get that obstacle course removed for ages. It's a death trap. And one of my close friends nearly got killed there after we were already trying to get rid of it. It's the only thing that sends my car off with the beeps. Seriously, I can drive all over the place, but going up Newcastle Street, beep beep goes off, emergent warning signal, and it's those obstacles in the middle of Newcastle Street, which are more of a hazard than a help. Pop up so they don't have to ask residents. Oh, isn't that handy, hey? Isn't that handy? They don't have to ask the residents, so they found a loophole around that. Because the residents would turn around and say no. It's just common sense. I mean, October, it's starting to become, you know, it's summer is going to come. And everyone knows Bondi gets packed during summer with the backpackers and all that. And there are a lot of backpackers that are here still because they're stuck here with the travel restrictions, okay? It's going to get packed because people from out west come into Bondi as well. And we still have a population out west. I know some people don't go past their neighbourhood of the eastern suburbs or over the bridge, OTB, or through the tunnel, OT. T. Hello, Tash. Tash Goldie. I hear you've got a job. Congratulations, Tash. That's well done. That's good. You should be very proud of yourself. And your bank account should be showing the rewards for that too. So that's very good. We're very happy to hear that Tash Goldie got herself a job at TK Maxx. Well done. Well done to you. Hang on. Kahlua Street and then crossing Old South Head Road to us. Oh, my God. Oh. Kahlua Street is very narrow. It's going to be a tight... Yeah, it is going to be a tight squeeze. It's just asking for trouble. If it ain't broke, why fix? You know, these bloody cycle pop-up environmental crap things, you know, unbelievable. We've got a call coming through on Goldberg Live. Let's take a call. Let's take the call right now. Here we go. Goldberg Live. Hey, it's Goldberg Live. You're live on the air. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. They've got it on in the background. You see, it's going to take a minute until they hear that they're on Goldberg Live. Hello. No, they've gone. Okay, they've gone. Ring back whoever you are that rang. You don't have to be shy. We don't know who you are. Tash says, hello. Yes, I do. Thank you. Yes, Tash, we're very proud of you here at Goldberg Live. Uncle Bruce is very proud of you because I have a thing against young people that don't get themselves a job when they can easily get one. So you're going to learn a lot of things. You are. You probably already are. And your bank account's going to look very healthy. Really worried exactly where the bikes will cross Old South Head at the lights, but where and how. Oh, yeah, that's a massive intersection there. If we're talking about Kahlua and Old South Head Road, it's bad enough as it is. We don't need bike laneways. Wasn't there a girl that was knocked over there and killed not long ago, walking down Old South Head Road? Some girl that was due to go to court or something or other? Something happened on that exact intersection where the emergency hot water place used to be there. Gary and his hot water systems. If it ain't broke, don't fix. It shouldn't be. You know, we don't have those. Look, we don't have those hire bikes, Lime hire bikes anymore. Have you noticed? They're gone. The rechargeable hire bikes. We've got those Onya orange bikes, but they're far and few between. They won't last 5 minutes either. Yes, killed on the corner. That's right. That's a bad intersection. Can you imagine when the lights go out there, how bad that intersection is? They'd have to have police there, surely. That intersection is notorious. It is absolutely a death trap. Esther says she's been trying so hard to find work and she didn't give up until she got. That is good. That's how it works. Congratulations again there, Tash. Well done. Yes, you are a proud mama. That's good because Tash is going places now. Welcome to the real world now, Tash. And you can spend that money because Uncle Bruce said so. But spend it on good things, not alcohol or cigarettes or anything like that, or that other naughty stuff, you know what I'm saying, that starts with D. Invest it or buy clothes or something. It's yours, but spend wisely with that money that you're earning. Really, it's better to learn now. Seriously, trust me. As I said before, I got kicked out of school at the age of 17 in the second month of year 12 from Dover Heights School, which is now Rosebery Secondary College. And I was lucky. I was working casually selling in the menswear department at Myers. And then I got full-time with Myers because I told them I'd left school. And they put me in charge of this new cigarette department, a new cigarette counter. So I was in charge of a cigarette counter. I wasn't there for a huge amount of time, but you know what? It did the right thing by me for the meantime whilst I bettered myself in the real world. And now look at me. I'm in Goldberg Manor. It's a true rags to riches story. It is. It's a true rags to riches story. And it can happen to anyone watching this. Truly, it's all up here on how you think. That's the only thing between you and me and a billionaire and whoever else out there. It's how you think. True. She doesn't drink or smoke or do silly stuff. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm told more bikes are coming back. Oh, no. Hey, we've got a call coming into Goldberg Live. You're live on the air. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, caller. No, caller doesn't want to go ahead. Okay, she doesn't drink. Yeah, okay, that's fantastic. There's more bikes. They're what? Lime's coming back? Did they get the scooters through? Are they going to be Lime scooters? They've been trying to push that so much, those Lime scooters. They really have. I heard up in Queensland, they tried it and it accidentally braked on somebody and someone went flying over the handlebars and nearly killed themselves. So you got to be careful with those things because they have the automatic timer switch off and it locks the wheels. So that's pretty dangerous. I don't know how they're going to get around that unless somehow it slows the scooter down somehow or other. I don't know. I don't know. There's more bikes coming back. Just when you thought it was safe to walk the streets again around the east, those bloody bikes are back. Sally, if I opened a shop on the footpath, I'd be shut down straight away because it's a commercial enterprise on council property. But for these bikes, they can run a commercial enterprise without paying anything. What's the story there? How's that fair? So what doesn't John Bloggs, the butcher, and the newsagent, they all open up without paying rent or anything on the footpath? Same thing, same deal. It's still a commercial enterprise. They should be doing that too. If it's fair for them, it should be fair for everybody. So, I'm going to protest. I'm going to open up a store and just see how long it takes for the council to try to shut me down. And I'll fight it and fight it and fight it. And let's just see. Because as long as you keep those bikes going on council property without them paying a cent in rent, then it should be free for all for everyone to open up lemonade stands, hamburger stands, anything and everyone. I reckon everyone should go for it because the council won't have enough people in their staff to go around catching everybody. So if the council doesn't want to put their foot down and say no more of these hire bikes using commercial premises using council premises for commercial purpose for free, then we should all do it. We should all come up with our own little business down at Bondi Beach there on the footpath and have no worries in the world. If it's available for them, and you know what, that would stand in court. That you're making it allowable for them, but not for us. That would stand in court, you know that? I'm sure it would. Yes, Sally Betts is with you. Apparently they don't need approval. Okay, well then I don't need approval to set up my little shop I'm going to open up. There you go. I'm going to set up a Goldberg merchandising shop, Goldberg Live merchandise. I don't think I'm going to be selling much, but you know what? It's to prove a point. I'm going to set up tables and chairs and the cash register or FPOS and all that for a Goldberg Live merchandise shop at Bondi Beach, right on the promenade there. Let's see how long I last. Yeah, and I'll get people to man it around the clock to prove a point to council and to everyone else. We'll get the media down there. We'll get everybody down there. Because if you're allowing those commercialised enterprises to exist, and we all know they're not making money from the hires, they're making money from the stock exchange, where they're the fronts for these bikes. We all know about how that, well, most of us know how that works. It's just a front. Then bugger the council. No. Waverley Voinsel. Yeah. Okay, Coinsel. Yeah, Coinsel you meant to say with a C. Yeah. They will close down in 5 minutes. Yeah, well, they'll try to close me down in 5 minutes. Yeah, they will. No, then they'll call the police when my boys and I refuse to. And let's just see. If it's good for one, it's good for all. If you make it for the bikes, then you got to make it fair for anyone that wants to do a commercial enterprise. Anyone. I'm surprised no other businesses have challenged the councils on this before. Now they might, because I've brought it up. But it's a good point I've got, because it has to be fair for everybody. It's got to be an even playing field. And the ACCC can come in on it, because they'll decide that it's unfair that you're allowing the bikes but not allowing Joe Blow or Bruce Goldberg or whoever to do their commercial enterprise on the footpath. And there's a valid point. So the ACCC will be dragged in on it, and that will create a media storm, and the council's only got themselves to blame. So they'll be in the media for the wrong reasons, Waverley Council, or any council in that matter that allows these bikes that are not paying the rent to be on a footpath using a commercial enterprise. And if you hammer the government and council hard enough, like Uber did, they give in, because you got the money behind you to keep fighting and fighting and fighting. And how do you think Uber got through? How do you think Uber got through with their taxi competition? Because they kept going and going and going and didn't back down. And that's what someone should do. The same thing, but with a shop on a footpath to prove a point. If it's good for one, it's good for all. I'm going to sell merchandise on a stand. I'll sell bike merchandise. There you go. I'll sell activewear bike merchandise for the bikes that you hire, which the council's given approval to. Let's see how long that lasts for. So if it's good for one, it's good for all. So Sally, I want to get a photo with you and I at this stand that I'll do, or I'm thinking of doing. And let's just see. Let's just see what happens. I think it will be hilarious what will happen. And then it will go to the ACCC, because I'll make sure it does. And then we'll see how far it goes. And let's see if we can get this changed, because we all know they're a pain in the ass, those bikes. They get left, they get tossed everywhere, they get thrown into the water, they're everywhere. What is the harm of buying your own bike? Go out and buy your own bike. You can get them at Kmart for $80. It's the cost of what the deposit is for these hire bikes. $80 at Kmart or Target or Big W. I've seen them there. They're Dunlop bikes. And they're good. They're good bikes. They do the job. So the deposit on those bikes that you hire is the price of how much you can buy one brand new for, with a warranty. So go and buy your own bike from Kmart or Big W. Or go and see Tash at TK Maxx. They might even sell them there. I don't know. Do they, Esther? I don't know. So you're in, Sally. All right, so it's the Bruce and Sally stand selling I Love Hire Bikes stand. That's what we'll call it, the I Love Hire Bikes stand. And let's see how long that lasts for, because they're allowing the hire bikes, but they won't allow the stand that says I Love Hire Bikes. Let's see how long that lasts for. Oh, that would be wonderful. Who's the decision maker in there, Sally, that made that stupid decision? A pop-up bike lane to get around all the residents that were going to whinge and scream. Unbelievable. We don't sell them. Okay, Tash, you tell them that they need to, because there's going to be a big surge in bikes now that I've revealed that you can buy them for $90 from Kmart and Big W. I've done it myself. I bought one myself, a men's one. As I was saying before you joined our group, I used to play football opposite where you work in those fields there. In fact, I've played the Roosters there. That's where I played the Roosters. A friendly match that we had quite a number of years ago. I'm sure they've had more since then. So there you go. Anyway, anything else? State government. Well, I can just imagine Gladys Berejiklian wearing some activewear, some bike pants, and we'll get it down there. Look, if Il Chuco got her there to open the Il Chuco, we can certainly get her down there to open up the Goldberg merchandise bike stand with "I love hire bikes" written on it to prove a point. Surely Gladys will be there. I want to sell masks down there too. Clown masks, COVID masks, every type of mask you can get. Gladys Berejiklian lookalike masks. I think we should do that. So we'll have a whole crowd of Gladys Berejiklian lookalikes. That should be fun, shouldn't it? Aaron. Hello, Aaron. What do I do for a living? I do anything I like, Aaron. Anything I like. Anything at all. I'm just about to start up a new business, actually. It's a merchandise business on Bondi Beach Promenade. There you go. But thanks for asking, Aaron. I do anything I like most of the time. So there you go. Our number here is 0481 825 554. Let's hear from you. Have your say. Give us a ring or type it in the box. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, MySpace. Does MySpace still exist? I don't even know if MySpace still exists. Do you remember MySpace? I bet you don't remember MySpace, right? I remember it. I remember it totally. But I remember keeping my records in one of these.
Are you fed up with constantly searching for the records you want? Are you tired and frustrated from always straightening out your LPs? Now with K-Tel Record Selector, this will never happen again. To choose your favorite music, tilt the first record forward. The others follow automatically. Pick your selection when it appears. To choose more LPs, lean the next record forward and wait for your choice. The Record Selector is a new space-age design for selection and storage of records. Fingertip control regulates the speed of Record Selector. To replace the records, tilt the first record forward. Record Selector, with a mind of its own, will automatically stop where the LP was taken from. End awkward selection and storage of LPs with Record Selector. Attractively finished in a gift box. K-Tel Record Selector, only $3.99.
Only $3.99. I'm running out and getting one. I'm about to get one. Aaron says, can I call into the live show? Yeah, you can. There's our number on the screen there. Look, there it is there. Ring us live, mate. We're here waiting for you. Call me now. Yeah, give us a call. We'd love to have you say. We don't know your number when you ring in. It's all going through the computer system here. So please have your say, or type in the box and have your say too. Whatever else has been on your mind, what you've been up to for Rosh Hashanah, or walking around Rose Bay, or hearing anything that's going on. I've got some big news to announce about a certain individual. It's not me. It's somebody else, but I've got to keep it hush at the moment. I can't reveal it yet. And that person is very well known in the area. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say who or where or when, but when it's ready to be revealed, I will reveal it. It's very good news, actually. I'm very happy to hear about it. Very, very good news. It's very interesting, actually. Very, very interesting. And when I reveal it and explain it to you all, you'll understand how it is interesting. You weren't expecting it, right? So it's some good news for the area. Very good news. I've sworn to secrecy, though. There's a lot of things I'm sworn to secrecy. That's one of them. And a few other things going on in the area. What's happening with Fish Cove's property? It's up for lease. They've left all the equipment there, so anyone can just move straight in. But no one's they haven't got any bites. Excuse the pun, but they haven't got any bites because the rent. It's the rent. That people have done their mathematics and realised what the rent is like. And you'd think that it'd give a rent discount to get a business up and going. But a little birdie told me that Ribs and Burgers have been looking around for a property to rent around the area. Ribs and Burgers, yep. That's what I heard. They've been looking, but they haven't signed anything as far as I know. Nothing at all. But they're looking. I don't know why everyone's trying to get in on Rose Bay at the moment. You know, we've got 21 opening, hopefully opposite, it's opening, let's just put it that way, where the frame shop is on Old South Head Road. That's what the rumour is. It's a very strong rumour from a few sources. We've got Woolworths obviously going to be built, not too long to go now. Sally, if Sally Betts is still there, have you seen the actual plans for Woolworths Bondi Road, where the Caltex was in Bondi Road there? Have you seen the plans? There's no plans as far as I know for the Rose Bay one. And that's going through the sources I've got in council. There's none. Oh my God, Tash, ribs and burgers. Quick. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, but they're only looking at the moment. There's no guarantee they're going to sign any lease agreement with Rose Bay. There's no guarantee there, Esther. They're only looking. And we all know how well Jack's did here. Jack's Burgers did. Has anyone tried the Big Jack from Hungry Jack's, which is a mimic of the Big Mac from Big Mac from McDonald's? There's a big legal stoush going on there between those two. It'd be interesting to see what happens in the end. According to Sally Betts, no. Yeah, there's no plans put in yet by Fabcot, which is Woolworths' parent properties division of their company. If you look up Fabcot, Fabcot, that's who owns the properties. That's Woolworths' property management division, and that's who bought those two sites, Fabcot. So it's definitely going to be Woolies. There's no doubt about it. So please, I still don't want to hear these people saying it's going to be units or it's going to be a petrol station. It's not. It's going to be Woolworths, okay? Bondi Road is going to be a metro most likely because it's small. But Rose Bay, we hope, we pray, please, that it's a full-size Woolies, not a half-assed again, like we've got in Coles and the Metro down the road there, Woolworths Metro. Asked at council, not sure Bondi Road has been lodged yet. No. Well, Rose Bay hasn't been lodged at all. The Caltex at Rose Bay's completed their assessments and everything, and it's with council now to give it the go-ahead now with the demolition to progress. Look, it's going to happen. There's no doubt about it. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And it will probably take about 9 to 10 months to build a new Woolies. So we won't see it until next year. Probably be this time next year we'll see a Woolies. It might be later than next year. But I'd say sometime late next year we'll see a Woolworths. Or it could even go into... It just depends on council, you know. It just depends. It could go into 2022, but it's going to happen. There's no doubt about it. It's definitely going to happen. They're not investing $21 million for something to sit around like it is at the moment, sitting around doing nothing. They're going to move fast, but they're just waiting for the demolition to be done by the contractor that Caltex has got to do it. They're based in Newcastle, I think. That contractor. Far as I can remember, someone was telling me. Yeah. Anyway, anything else going on in your neck of the woods? Please have your say. You can call in, have your say too on 0481 825 554, or out of Australia, where I am in Sydney, Australia, you put a 61 in front of your call out of the country code, and then 481 825 554, and have your say. See the chandelier above Uncle Brucey's head? It looks like a crown. Yes, I'm a king without a crown. Esther, I'm a king without a crown. At least it's not well, I could say other things. You should see the throne. The royal throne. I should take the camera one day. We'll go for a walkabout in Goldberg Manor here, and I'll show you the crown. The throne, I should say. I'll show you that. And we've got gold-plated toilet paper on the throne. No, we don't. We have normal paper. We do have normal paper. That was a bit slow there, Mr. Producer, on the boom tish again. Yeah, we do have normal sorbent toilet paper, or Wondersoft, or whatever the hell we're using. Why does it make you giggle every time you see this chandelier? Does it remind you of something, does it? I'm not getting any light coming off it tonight. Last week I was getting heaps of light coming off it. Why does it make you giggle? Let's hear from Esther. I'd love to hear, Esther, why is it making you giggle? Why does the light or the chandelier make you... We bought it from Edgecliff, that chandelier place on Edgecliff there, on New South Head Road at Edgecliff, opposite Edgecliff Shopping Centre there. Hey, when did Subway disappear from Edgecliff Shopping Centre? I went past the other day and they were closed. It's gone. It's gone. And there's also another restaurant in Rose Bay which hasn't been open in the last few... in the last few days. I'm not going to mention the name because I don't want to start rumours, but it's in the centre area of the Rose Bay Shopping Centre on New South Head Road. It hasn't been open. I think it might have finished. I don't know for sure. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to be liable for spreading rumours. But there is one that has been closed every time I've gone past, even around 8 o'clock. It's just not open. I'm sure people could work out who it is. Because it looks like you're wearing a crown and it's funny. Oh, okay, let me have a look. Oh, look, providing my makeup is on and my eyeliner's on properly, that's the main thing. That's the main thing, Esther. Yeah, so if anyone knows any information about that place at Rose Bay, the restaurant, which could have gone, I don't know. And that Japanese one, that new Japanese one on O'Sullivan Road, 1 minute it's open, next minute it's closed. I don't know if they've given up already. I have no idea if it's even open anymore. And that's the new one on that corner of next to the dry cleaners on O'Sullivan and New South Head Road. Really weird. I've seen it open and I've seen it closed. And I'm thinking, why would it be closed at dinner time? And it's the same with this other one on New South Head Road. This corona thing's really hitting hard, folks. We've got to support local. We really have to support local, these local shops. It is hitting hard. Big time. Big time. And I can also reveal to you all, and you probably will remember, I did say I will reveal who was on JobKeeper and about to shut down as soon as JobKeeper finished. Well, it did shut down. That was Fish Cove. I heard it was going to be after JobKeeper, but they beat me to it. So there you go. That's who it was. So I heard that months before it happened to them, before they shut down. Have I got a corgi? No, I've got 2 corgis. That deserves a boom tish. Can you just do a boom tish? Thank you. Yeah, that deserved a boom tish. I've got no corgis really here, Esther. But I think you should buy Tash one. You should buy Tash a corgi. Get her to take it to TK Maxx. I might go there one day and just buy something from Tash. She won't know me. I'll go in disguise. I'll get on the PA system there. This is Uncle Bruce. Will Tash go and get a job, please? Shh, over. Anyway, folks, anything else that's above my head? Anything else on your mind? Just let us know. Have your say. Otherwise, I'm getting out of here because I've got stuff to do, people to see and places to go. That's our number, 0481 825 554. I think it's time to get out of here. I think. Oh, actually, there's a new way of getting a haircut. I've got to show you this. There's a new way of getting a haircut. You may remember this as a kid. Tash, I reckon you could cut your own hair using this.
Introducing K-Tel's Hair Magician. This new precision instrument comes with 2 interchangeable heads numbered 1 to 4. These 4 different comb tooth edges are designed to keep the cutting blades exactly the right distance from the scalp. By just combing, it will trim and taper longer hair, automatically tapers and cuts shorter hair. Easy and safe to use. Excellent for shaving your neck and trimming sideburns. Any mother can now give her family professional haircuts. Hair Magician will style, shape, and thin. Teenagers can now have the latest cuts in only minutes. With K-Tel's Hair Magician, it's easy for men to look neat and smartly groomed. At only $2.99, it pays for itself after just 1 haircut. Think of all the dollars you can save. Buy one now. Hair Magician comes complete with heavy vinyl case, attachments, barber comb, extra blade, and directions. Only $2.99 from K-Tel. He's learning, and he's having fun. With K-Tel's new Easy Tracer, he can reproduce almost any picture, map, or diagram to a larger, smaller, or same size. K-Tel's Easy Tracer is so easy to use. Just follow simple instructions. To reproduce in same size, place pencil in arm 1, and with the tracing pointer on arm 3, follow the outline of the original picture. Just switch the pencil to arm 2, and you can reduce the original. To enlarge, just switch the pencil again, and arm 2 becomes the tracing pointer. You don't have to be an artist with Easy Tracer. Make your own great pictures. Kids, reproduce all your favorite pictures to color or to paint. Easy Tracer, a must for school, hours of fun at home, and a great gift. Get K-Tel's Easy Tracer, complete with colored pencils, drawing paper, and simple instructions. $2.99.
Yes, welcome back. Good old K-Tel. Do you reckon you guys could do that hair magician thing? I used to have one. I remember we used to have it. It came in a little black plastic thing to hold all the blades in. I remember that as a kid. I really do. Anyway, anything else on your mind, folks? Good night, Sally. I think it's time that I get out of here too. So I'll see you next time. Be good to yourselves. And if you see me in the street, just say hi, will you? See you next time on Goldberg Live. Good night. You've just been watching Goldberg Live, brought to you by Product Name. The name behind the product, behind the name. Nurse. Yeah, I'll come back now. You hear?
This has been a Madways presentation, darling.